Gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make that female friend of yours horny and wildly wet between the legs for you, even if you've known her for years, all without having to say a single word to her, using some silent trigger moves that you can use in 3 minutes flat. Now, this took me 20 years to figure out. You're going to learn it in the next 5 minutes. By the way, I'm Jesse Keaton. I help you older guys get that young, beautiful girlfriend you actually want. Not just any girl, but the girl that you want. So I imagine you've been stuck in the friend zone with that female friend of yours for a while now. You're like that safe, dependable guy, not the guy that she fantasizes ripping his shirt off. And you are just sick and tired of that bullshit, okay? You want her seeing you the same way that you see her. Well, don't worry guys, I got you covered, because in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to get her wet and horny between the legs in just mere minutes, using some silent moves, reliably and consistently, without coming across as weird or creepy, and have that female friend of yours wildly enjoy it. And this is actually a lot easier to use than you might think, guys. You've just never been taught how to do it properly. And as a bonus, at the very end, I'm gonna show you one single move you can use that flips that female friend of yours from being platonic and friendly and boring to begging for sex so fast it's gonna feel illegal. I just have one request, gentlemen. You don't use this for dark purposes, okay? You don't use this to hook up with some other man's wife or girlfriend. You only use this on your female friends, the single female friends. Do not go around abusing this move. Now guys, there's a good reason you're in the friend zone with that female friend you like. You've been taught by society your entire life to be the nice guy, to be harmless, to be soft, to be polite. But those are the precise reasons why she feels absolutely nothing for you. She feels nothing for you, not because you're not rich enough, not because you're not good looking enough, but because you don't make her feel the right things inside. You gotta make her feel a certain way. You gotta start making her feel horny for you. And look, nobody else wants you learning this stuff. Other men don't want you learning this stuff. They don't want you to swoop in and take their girls away, or worse yet, take their girlfriend or wife away. Other women don't want you learning this stuff. That just takes you off the dating market for them. It leaves less options for themselves if you're dating young, beautiful women. And corporate America definitely doesn't want you learning this stuff, because if you're dating young, beautiful women and you're happy, now you're not gonna buy their shit. Okay, consumerism is based on filling that void inside. You being frustrated and lonely to sell you a bunch of shit you don't need. So they definitely don't want you learning how to get good with women. So look, it's really not your fault at all that you constantly find yourself in the dark on how to get with the beautiful women that you really want. Well, we're gonna change that all today, now. Now, by the way, guys, if you wanna work with me directly to get that hands-on help where I personally coach you on how to win over that beautiful girl you're crushing on, I'll put a link in the description below. You can fill out the short application there. We'll hop on a discovery call together. It's absolutely free, and we'll see if the coaching is right for you. So the first step to getting that female friend of yours crushing on you and seeing you in a whole new light is you gotta start building some sexual tension with her, guys. Sexual tension is the key. And a great way to start building sexual tension with her is through the eyes, okay? You gotta start projecting sexual intensity through your eyes. You gotta give her what I call wildly sexualized eye contact, or giving her the tiger eyes. So what you're gonna do is, while she's talking, while she's yapping away, all you're gonna do is hold eye contact with her, look directly into her eyes, and project a sexual intensity. Project that you are a hungry, hungry man looking at a juicy piece of steak. Look at her like you just want to rip her clothes right off her body. So what I like to do specifically is cycle through different thoughts in my imagination. So I'll be looking directly into that woman's eyes, and I'll imagine making out with her. I'll picture her naked. I'll imagine tilting her neck back and kissing her neck. I'll imagine doing other things to her. I'll imagine pulling on her hair. And gentlemen, women are very good at reading your intention through your eyes, better than we men are. Okay? They're very good at picking up on these subtle signs through your eye contact. But don't worry, gentlemen, this is still all completely covert. You're not doing anything overt here, okay? There's nothing for her to object to. There's nothing for her to hold on to here. There's nothing for her to say about it, because all you're doing is making eye contact with her. I mean, you could be saying some completely mundane things, telling her about like what you ate for breakfast. But give her the sexualized tiger eyes and she will feel it. She will feel that low-level sexual tension. It will start to get her horny and she won't even know why it's happening. The other key to making this work, guys, is you want to put pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off. First, give her the playful eyes, the friendly eyes. Then you're going to fractionate it. Give her this highly sexualized tiger eyes. Pressure on, then pressure off. Give her the playful eyes again, then pressure on again. Give her the highly sexualized tiger eyes again. So it's on and off, gradually doing it until she gets more and more comfortable with it. All right, guys, the second thing you can do to make that female friend feel a certain way for you and not even realize why it's happening, start getting her horny for you, is closing the personal space between the two of you, getting right into her face, stepping directly into our personal space, getting really close up, like really close physical proximity. Guys, this cannot be said enough. This is something that men tend to overlook. This is way more important than reaching out and touching the girl. Now, kino escalation, that's kind of important for building sexual tension, but closing the personal space, stepping right in, that's what's really gonna make her feel the tingles. And guys, how you do this, it's not rocket science, okay? At first, you're gonna start from a polite social distance away, a full arm's length away. And then over time, you're gonna gradually rock in, take a step in, rock back out, okay? Over time, you're gonna take a step in, rock back out. So it's like pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off, until you gradually get right into her personal space, until you're just like 12 to 18 inches, bodies practically touching each other. And look, if you take that step into your female friend and she's a little bit uncomfortable with it, all she's gonna do is take a step back, okay? She's gonna break the sexual tension. That's an easy fix. You keep talking to her for another minute or two, get her relaxed again, get her comfortable, and then you're gonna close the distance again by taking another step in. If she steps back, it means she's a little bit uncomfortable. That's fine, she's breaking the tension. You just wait another minute or two, and then you take another step in and close the distance again. And if she likes it, if she's letting you stand a mere inches away from you, that's perfect. She's allowing you to build sexual tension, she's feeling the tingles, and she's welcoming it. All right, gentlemen, now I'm gonna give you the magic formula to really turn up the heat on that girl. We're gonna combine these two moves, okay? You're gonna step into her personal space, close the distance, that close physical proximity, plus the sustained eye contact. You're gonna make sustained, highly sexualized eye contact with the girl. You're gonna give her the tiger eyes. So you're really close, right up in her face, close proximity eye contact, plus slowing down your voice. You're just gonna slow your voice down, start talking to her nice and slow and sexy, to that female friend of yours. That's gonna crank up the sexual tension to a 10 out of 10. Now, it's one thing for me to tell you, oh, just do this and do that. But we all know it's a completely different ballgame to actually execute it, to do it yourself. That's why I offer one-on-one coaching. You might need some help. You might need some guidance. Well, I run a program called Attraction on Autopilot, where you simply follow the steps, 10 minutes a day, and you can reliably and consistently start dating the kind of women that you actually want. Not any women, but the women that you want, okay? It's one-on-one coaching, 1 hour a week with me, plus 10 minutes a day. We can make it happen for you. And if that's something that piques your interest, guys, go right here to jessekeaton.com. I'll put a link in the description below. Simply click on that link, fill out the short application you see there, and we can hop on a discovery call together. It's free, it's no pressure, it's just to see where you're at, how I can help you, and if the coaching is a good fit for you. So gentlemen, this next move I'm gonna show you is absolutely clutch. This is one of my very favorite moves for getting that female friend of yours turned on and seeing you in a whole new light. Okay, what you're gonna do, now this depends that she allows you to make eye contact with her. She's allowing you to give her the tiger eyes. She's allowing you to give that highly sexualized eye contact. She doesn't look away, she doesn't break the tension, she just holds it. Second thing is she allows you to step into her personal space. She allows you to get very close with very close physical proximity. So you need to have those two things going for you before you do this next move. But assuming that she allows you to do both of those, again, you're calibrating to the girl. You don't want to do this next one if she keeps breaking the tension. But assuming that she allows you to hold the tension, this is what you want to do to crank up the tension even hotter and higher. What you're going to do is you're going to simply lean in and talk into her ear. Okay, you're gonna lean in and brush your lips very lightly up against her ear. So you're gonna start talking to her, lean in, brush your lips up against her ear. Very light touches, whisper, feather light touches, and you're gonna slow your voice down. Okay, so you're gonna lean in, talk into her ear, and slow your voice down, very slow. Start talking very sexy. So you got the highly sexualized eye contact. She lets you step into her personal space. She doesn't step away. She doesn't break the tension. She just lets you hold it. You give her highly sexualized eye contact, holding eyes with her from a very close distance. Then to crank it up even more, that sexual tension, all you're gonna do is lean in and start talking into her ear, talking very slowly. So up to now, guys, I've been giving you non-verbal moves of what to actually do, how to physically escalate without actually touching her. But it's also important, you've got that female friend you want fall in love with you, to know what to say, to learn how to build sexual tension with your words. So you wanna watch this video next, right here, okay? This is the secret female language to get her horny, okay? You got that young female friend of yours, you want her seeing you in a whole new light. This is exactly what you wanna say, where it sounds harmless on the surface, but secretly it's getting her turned on. This right here is essentially the cheat code to suddenly becoming the most interesting, sexual, tantalizing man she has ever talked to. So gentlemen, go watch that video right now.